Hey, yo, what up? So, back here for Tuesday, March. God, Jesus. I gotta get a better angle on this. This is driving me batshit. Tuesday, March 14th. I am 20 minutes past due on the vlog. Today is day 2 of Q1 projects. Mental state, obviously, better than yesterday. I haven't watched that video yet. I'm kind of afraid to, just because that was a lot of feelings yesterday. I felt like I was doing pretty well in the Q1 project, but like knowing your limits and then being able to accept your limits are two different things. And then you factor in a learning disability in that, and it's just, and then my whatever drive to just, or compulsion to just not let things go. It's not until like they're fixed or solved. Just a whirlwind of dumb shit. But I guess not every vlog can be a great, positive, cheery vlog. I mean, I am a human, and that's just what I was going through. I made a vlog today at class, or during class around like 3 o'clock, about the struggles, the struggles I was going through for my project. Some observations I have right now. So this morning, Brooks helped me. Basically, I had created I think I said this earlier, but I basically created 2 if statements and I created like an if-else statement and 2 for loops within those, and then an else statement. I was like, this isn't right. So I went up to talk to Brooks, and Brooks kind of said, like, you got to do a higher order function, and then he tried to explain it to me, but he basically did it the way that Brooks would do it, and so I kind of set off on that path, not really thinking about like how I would do it. And I just kept getting stuck. And I couldn't generate the result that I wanted to generate. I was getting very close, but I was wrong. So I went and talked to Brooks after lunch, and I was like, look, Brooks, like, can you help me again on this? Like, I'm stuck. And Brooks kind of just goes, first of all, you haven't returned the value of the array. And like, it seemed like he got instantly frustrated with me, and I just kind of shut down. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I feel like an asshole now, so I'm going to go leave. And so I was like, I was super down on myself for starters. And then I started generating results, but I still couldn't get the right result that I wanted to. And at the time, like, I felt like I was annoying Brooks. But what that allowed me to do was, for the last 5 hours, basically, of what I was at when I was there from that point to that point, I was just working the problem. Just working the problem. Like 4 weeks ago, I could not have debugged that. I didn't even know where to begin to start to debug that. And as I worked through the problem, like all the things that I thought I didn't know, I knew. And it's just, I have to thank him, because I felt like I was bothering him, but I think Brooks did what he needed to do, which was allow me to be disgruntled and frustrated and fail and just keep trying by myself. I went back to Kim, and Kim helped me a lot, but it wasn't the way that I needed to be helped. She let me see something, and I was like, that's cool. So I know it can be done a certain way, but it led me to the next step of solving the problem, which I did by myself. And I just like, I'm not like leaning on them, but it seems like maybe I had been. And like, I've just been afraid to go and do it. All of a sudden, like, I'm doing this code, and I know all the shit that I didn't think that I knew. And I know how to figure it out. So I troubleshoot, I debugged, and I fucking get it. And I know how I got it, and I know why I got it, and it's crazy. Stop. We have a guest in the house today. And it's a good girl. And so just fucking stressful, man. And I have a booger. Not a tissue. Any more boogers? No, we're good. And so I got there. And it's like I feel like it's the greatest feeling in the world to solve something. You just want to keep going. It's almost like it's a high. I am addicted to the way this feeling feels. And you want more. You just want more and more and more. And I think that's where like the lows come in, because my emotional state like during all this was frustrated. Like I usually keep a pretty positive attitude. And what was frustrating about yesterday and about today was how something so insignificant as like not being able to solve a problem, not being able to figure something out, like affected me emotionally. Like it just, like everything was just shattered. It's like your confidence is like, it's unbelievable. It's a problem. Like you should be able to let it go. But I don't know what inside of me cares about it so much that I have to figure it out, or that because I can't figure it out, it hurts. And it's so frustrating. And the natural thing to do there is to reach out and ask for help from somebody. But in reality, you haven't tried every option. You haven't been down every avenue. And that's what I learned from Brooks today. And it's a learning process. You know, like I need to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and have faith in myself. And I just have no faith in myself, which is a rare thing for me. I just have no confidence. And I have confidence now. And I know it's going to get shot down again, but I'm going to get it back. And that's kind of what coding is. I talked to one of the guys from 38. I forget his name. But I was in the elevator going down. And I was like, my hair probably looked like this. I was like, I just spent 5 fucking hours trying to solve, like basically wrote a function and wrote 3 fucking statements involving the function. And I fucking couldn't. And he was like, welcome to coding, man. He said, there's a comic online about dude's like, oh, there's an error in my code. I'll go and try to fix it. This isn't working. I'm going to try something else. This isn't working. I'm going to try something else. This isn't working. Or this didn't do what I thought it was going to do. And now it's like ... like reevaluating career choice, ... reevaluating life goals, ... contemplating suicide, ... oh, I didn't have a comma there. Oh shit, I love this job. And it's like all of these things now where like people tell you like take a step back, take a break, get sleep. All of these things are starting to make sense to me, you know, like because I can now see where it's coming from. Also, those were crazy eyes. I can see where it's coming from and see why they're saying that. I had to learn that for myself, but I'm learning it, and I'm understanding it, and I'm holding on to it. So those lessons that, you know, people tell you day one that don't really resonate, you know, like don't compare yourself to other people. Everybody's struggling. Get some fucking sleep. Take a fucking break. All of these things now make sense to me, you know. And it's only because of trial and error. It's only because you're enthralled in this learning process. It's only because I'm making mistakes that I can learn from this. You have to make mistakes. Like you have to keep trying. You can't get disgruntled. And when you do just get disgruntled, you walk away. You find something else to distract you. And it's hard to be distracted because if you're like me, like you just feel like it should be working and it isn't working and you have the right tools to figure it out, but you can't figure it out. It's just like you want to just keep messing with it until it works. But you got to let it go, at least for a point. And today I still wasn't returning what I wanted to return. Went up to the coffee shop, took Nick with me who was in a bad spot, and I was like, let's go walk around. Like, let's just get away from the computer. Let's go walk and chill. And, you know, he was fucking head in the dirt just like I was. And then, you know, time came for stand down and I was so close. And I was like, you got to let it go. And you're just like fucking amped up on it. And you just have to be able to shift from what you're doing to, you know, what else needs a focus. And because Brooks is saying, is like in the real world, things get abandoned all the time. And you have to be okay with that being abandoned. The thought of that makes me fucking panic. Like, the thought of me being so close to solving something and I have to let it go because something else is now more important stresses me the fuck out. Just thinking about that. But that's life, and that's the reality of a programmer. So I'm learning, and the process is hard. But I'm at a good point right now for Q1. I'm proud of myself for setting achievable goals and attainable goals. I'm glad that I stuck with what I stuck with in the beginning. I'm glad that I made smallest common product, whatever that thing is that you're supposed to do, make the smallest thing. I think I'm really good at that. I think that's one of my strong suits. I bring that to the table. I see how problems are and at the minimum, and then how to solve them. So good job, James. I feel like you need to give yourself kudos every now and then, and it's important to acknowledge success when success happens. Every day is a struggle. That's just how it's going to be. Your emotional state is going to be fucking crazy. This is just a different type of dealing with things than what the Army trained, even what the Army trained me for. I can handle stress. I'm good under pressure. I can react to this. I can make decisions quickly. And I can react under fire. This is different, this is just like crushing, seriously, it's crushing, for me, it's my being, my soul, my confidence, which is kind of who I am. It's a staple of who I am. And you don't have that, and everything comes shattering down around you. It just fucking crashes. So, I don't know, man. Overall feeling for today would be good. I learned a lot today. And I'm pumped that, I can see this being a career path where I learn something new every day. And that's just, so exciting for me. The thought of being able to have unlimited access to knowledge is just, it's so cool. So, we'll check back in tomorrow. Maybe I'm crying. Maybe I've hugged myself. Who knows? But I'm going to try to keep an even kilter, even though I know that, you're going to spiral and things are going to fucking suck and you're going to get sad. I've now been through it. I feel like I can pull myself up by my bootstraps, step away, shift focus, do whatever. You can't get too down because it's going to get better. All right, we out, you.